where Andrew meets Steve, played Michael B. Jordan, who's kind of like the cool kid of the group. Here's where they find the hole to get into a cave. There's a Matt guy, the Matt guy. And this movie, some people kind of call this movie Josh Trank's Demo Wheel for his fan. Some people now just when this movie came out, this movie caused quite the craze when it came out, and actually it came out completely out of nowhere, and everybody like fell in love with it. And to this day, people have been clamoring for a sequel, but there still hasn't been no sign of a sequel. It was like supposed to come out after this movie after it came out did pretty well. After it was a huge success, but to this day, there's still been no signs of a Chronicle sequel, even though it was announced like a couple years ago they were going to do one. But it wasn't going to feature the character Matt from the first movie. It's going to actually feature around these female college students who gain superpowers and like record their experience. So yeah, I wonder how that's going to go because considering how bad female led superhero movies are doing, I mean, and superhero movies in general, I mean. And I'm just kind of curious. And plus, it's been so many years since the movie came out. I don't know if people are gonna, or people, if people have probably just lost the patience to wait for a Chronicle sequel and have just given up on a sequel happening. I mean, this movie came out in like 2012, and to this day, it's kind of overshadowed. But like when it came out, everyone was like talking about it. Nowadays, like it's still actually being talked about mainly on YouTube. You really don't see few people actually really talk. No, I actually started to hear more people on YouTube talk about this movie ever since it came out, honestly. Because it's become like a cult classic. Not that not that it flopped when it came out. I mean, it's developed quite the following, honestly, since it came out. Like it's actually like it's kind of like Unbreakable, which funny enough, both Chronicle and Unbreakable had Michael Kelly in them. So yeah, here's when I discovered the cave, and if you kind of think it kind of gives off okay, was like this really colorful tree-like rock. Okay, in the movie it's not explained what it's called, but the Chronicle Wiki and actually, but writer Max Landis actually said that they're called mogos, and they don't really have an origin. It's just that they're alien. They're actually alien, sentient alien living crystals. Basically, but one of them, it basically has its life force is basically drained, and it basically transmits what's left of it onto Matt, Andrew, and Steve. And fun fact: this movie is actually originally meant to be. This movie, there's actually two different versions of this movie. There's a theatrical cut, and then there's an extended version that's, I believe, unrated too. Where it actually contains a few extra, I think like 8 minutes of extra, 5 minutes of extra footage. And I think they go back in some scenes and just add in extra dialogue. That the extended version was for the home video release, but the theatrical version is considered by many to be the preferred version because the extended cut doesn't really offer a whole lot, really. Okay, it just offers like 5 minutes of extra footage, just spliced in. So yeah.